Hi folks, Garlic here with the Living Medicine Project. This video today is about using tobacco to make offerings to plants, either when we're learning from them or when we're foraging and harvesting. And there's a couple of questions that tend to come up. I was asked in a recent call in my new mentorship group, Learning the Lost Language of Plants, if I would cover this on the call, and then we went long, so I missed it. So I thought I would shoot a special video, especially because this question comes up over and over. Just gonna pause because it's a busy trail here. Okay, so first thing, let's talk about making offerings to plants. There's a principle called right relationship, which is just as you would imagine, as it sounds. How do we maintain rightness in our relationship with both people and plants? There's a few attributes. One is make sure that there's a fair exchange that both parties are happy with, and that's where the tobacco comes in. So here in North America, there's a very long history of using tobacco to make offerings to plants and to the land, because various First Nations have been using that for millennia here in Turtle Island. And hi.
Hello.
And so yeah, I encourage people to start with tobacco. I have definitely had plants ask for other things. Chocolate, cornmeal. It's a European sort of witchy tradition to offer some of your hair. Sometimes I've peed near a plant or offered it water. But tobacco is a good thing to start with because it's kind of a universal currency. We know that it's considered valuable by plants. And there's some chemical reasons for that. Of course, it's nitrogen and other things. But I just think about it in terms of you want to give something back that you know that it wants. You know, leaving a handful of change or a $10 bill when you harvest some berries. You know, it's not that I haven't done it. But it's kind of an unusual circumstance, right? We don't need to pay for these things. And so using tobacco allows us right away, it gives us this in to this right relationship with the plant. Hi. And then, yeah, so then the question comes up, because, you know, everybody's like, but wait, the tobacco industry is gross, and they have terrible farming practices, and a lot of their chemicals are, you know, designed to be addictive, or, I mean, a lot of their, yeah, they put chemicals in there to design cigarettes to be addictive and this sort of thing. And yeah, that's all really valid. It's good reasons not to use tobacco, or not to use that tobacco. However, sometimes the well-loved, maybe the homegrown, or the organic stuff is just really hard or inaccessible financially. I'll be honest, you know, I use some loose tobacco and it's just plain stuff. It's not expensive, it's not organic. I have grown some in the past. I'm not the best gardener just yet, and so I currently don't have any growing. Plus I had to move, and anyway, you don't need to hear about all that. The point is, though, is that I want to honor that desire to give a good offering and to like give the best quality tobacco you can, and also make sure that there's not a puritanism that is preventing you from doing it. Because don't make it too difficult on yourself. And here's the teaching that I received. I think it was from a guy named Hector that used to go to his sweats back when I was in Ontario. And what he said was that tobacco, this is part of its gift, right? It knows that it's used this way. Hi there. It knows that humans use it this way. And so even when we take the chemical stuff you know, just the cheap pouch tobacco or some cigarette, and we offer that to a plant, we're actually giving a gift to that tobacco. We get to apologize that it has been mistreated by giving it to a plant and allowing its function. You know, we allow it to play its role. We give it, to some extent, we give it its purpose back. And what a beautiful gift that is. Not just to the tobacco, but to the plant that you're maintaining this exchange with. And so, you know, I encourage you to get some tobacco seeds. I think West Coast Seeds has some like 1,000-year-old variety of seeds, of tobacco seeds that have been grown for, well, like 1,000 years, I guess, as the name implies. And, you know, you can use that, grow that. You don't need to do anything special with it. Just dry it and use that as your offering, if that's where you want to go with it. And if that doesn't work for you, then use what's available. You know, it's important to be practical about this and not Puritan, because that really just gets in the way of the connection that you can have. I mean, just think about talking to anybody that's a fundamentalist on any topic, and there's not usually a lot of dialogue. And so I want to encourage you to make it workable for you. Hi there. And I think I'm going to close there, because this trail just has lots and lots more people coming. So I'm Garlic. If this is helpful, please share it. Like and subscribe below. I'm making a lot more of these videos. And comment, because I'd love to hear. I know that there's some juicy comments around this topic out there. I want to hear what you have to say too. Talk to you next time.